Cancer, how are you, my cutie patootie looking all that's so yummy? Cancer, oh, how much did I miss you? How much did I miss you, my dear Cancer? Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny Armenian guy. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being in here, dear Cancer. Now, are you ready for me to serve? And are you ready for me to slay? Always here, my beautiful Cancer, for you. Now, this reading is going to be for you from June 9th to the 15th, and we're going to take a look at your recent past, current situation, immediate future. I'm going to clarify the main energy for you, the challenge, and then get some advice. And also, I will pull one more card for you from the Wisdom of the Oracle for the relationship advice. So let's get into this and let's see what's coming up for you. And by the way, this is a brand new deck that I'm using for you, dear Cancer. And I believe this was gifted to me from one of you guys, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, this is a brand new deck. So I want to see what is the energy. Brand new deck, new energy, new insights coming in for you. So you're the first one actually that I'm using this for. So your birthday month is coming up, June. So it must be really exciting. So let's get into your reading, dear Cancer, and let's see what's coming up for you. Wow, the imagery is so beautiful. I know that you will like this. Okay, so your main challenge and energy here is the Ten of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Justice. Wow. Okay, so I strongly feel like many of you, like the focus for you is family, home, self. There is something about business. For some of you, you could be dealing with, like money a lot, like financial situation here. I am strongly getting here for some of you could be like getting married, or if you're already married, you're thinking about something with your partner, with your person. I strongly feel like that there is this home energy, Cancer, that you are like the most family oriented sign for me. That's what I always say. You're very caring, very family oriented, and my Venus is in Cancer, so you know what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this and clarify this, how come this is your challenge. Maybe there is some sort of a situation that you're trying to settle with a specific person. We're gonna find out more. Now, in the recent past, you have the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Swords. I strongly feel like here that in the recent past, there was a situation that took off very quickly with a specific person. Something here started taking place. Maybe you met somebody here, and things got to a point where this connection, this relationship developed very fast. And then Five of Swords, he was talking about something here happened between you and this individual, like an argument, a conflict. I'm seeing here a conflict in the past that might have caused a separation. I'm going to clarify this shortly. Now, in the present moment, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Seven of Wands. In the present moment, there is a decision here that you need to make. There is a major realization for many of you with the Judgment here. This is talking about a decision here that you need to make between probably like for some of you choosing a career or a person. Nine of Pentacles is talking about your financial independency, independence. If I'm not mistaken, this looks like it's a bird, but to me it looks like a phoenix. And I'm gonna say this one thing here, Cancer. I'm gonna move forward, and I know that you're watching this. You are somebody that you are a phoenix. You rose out of ashes, Cancer. And I have been seeing a lot of phoenixes recently, like on a big truck or the sign of it or songs about it. I think phoenix symbolizes you very well, Cancer. You're somebody that you, almost like everybody thought that you were not going to be able to make it, but you came out of ashes, like you rose out of ashes and you recreated yourself in such a beautiful way. This is about a me time, especially like you time, especially your birthday season is coming up. I'm going to find out more. There is some sort of a challenges in the present moment you're going through. Seven of Wands is talking about tests, and I'm going to clarify this. In the near future, you have the Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Swords. In the near future, the good news here is that you're closing off a major cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is here, which is talking about something here is coming to an end. And I think this has to do a lot with this painful situation that you were involved in the past with somebody possibly. I strongly feel like here that maybe somebody stabbed you in the back and you felt like betrayed, and now the decision has come for you to make, to move forward. We're going to find out more. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles for you and see what's coming up. I've been meditating a lot actually recently. I've been doing Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation. I did the new one that just came out a few days ago, Body Electric. It's a 90-day meditation, 90-minute meditation. And it was absolutely amazing. Just felt my body tingling and doing a lot of breath work. And I've just came from the gym and I'm so ready to serve for you, my dear Cancer. I needed to have a really good rest, and I'm very well rested. So I'm going to get into your reading and see what's coming up. Okay, so Cancer, you have the King of Cups, you have the Nine of Cups, and the King of Wands. Wow. You could be dealing with a fire sign. I'm getting here Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Swords, which is telling me that there is a decision here you need to make. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius also. This situation that you are dealing with this specific person, for many of you, it has to do around family. I think some of you could be at the place in the position of right now, maybe separating from someone or taking a break. So King of Cups is you, dear Cancer, talking about Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. King of Wands is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with the fire sign, with the water sign also, but this decision here has to do a lot with happiness surrounding home, happiness surrounding family. Maybe there is some financial assets that need to be shared between you and another person. That's where you're at, you're in the middle of that process here. I am strongly getting here, you're actually choosing your own happiness, Cancer. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, but I think you're finally choosing yourself. You're in this place of you know what, my birthday season is coming up. I'm going to choose me. I'm going to choose what's important for me. And, of course, family and home can mean different things to different people, but 10 of Pentacles, number 10 here is indicating you probably closing off a cycle with this specific person that you no longer see things working out. This could be for some of you, you're wanting to move on. You're wanting to move on. I'm getting this energy of you moving on towards something better and bigger. Let's clarify the recent past. And that's why you have the decision here to make, right? You have the Two of Swords here that you need to make. Let's talk about the recent past. I think you met somebody here in the recent past that things started, picking up very quickly. Eight of Wands is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, which is talking about cooperation, collaboration, Page of Cups, and the Five of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune. This person was part of your destiny. I'm going to be honest with you. This is somebody that has been part of your destiny. And this individual might have come from a different culture, background with the Five of Wands. There could have been difference of opinions. And I am strongly getting here that in the recent past, you and this person tried to work things out, but there was a lot of fights, there was a lot of argument and a lot of misunderstanding, possibly also some kind of a lack of commitment coming in from this individual. I think this is a situation in the recent past, dear Cancer. Cancer-licious. Look at all that's so yummy. I can already imagine, my Cancers are listening, and then I'm like, Cancer-licious, why are you looking so yummy? I love you, Cancer. So Nine of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, oh my gosh. And then the Wheel of Fortune again at the bottom. This person is someone that you have had a history with, and they have been a big part of your destiny, again. Now, dear Cancer, you could have also dealt with an Aquarius here. One of the reasons why you didn't feel like that it was working out with this individual, right? Nine of Wands, wounded soldier energy here. I think one of the reasons was because you felt like that this person was breadcrumbing you. With the Six of Pentacles here, somebody here was not equally invested into the relationship. A lot of breadcrumbing going on. Maybe this person was also kind of avoidant, dismissive, emotionally unavailable. And this, just really caused a lot of havoc into you. And it caused a lot of stress. And I think that you were trying to, kind of seek your way out of the situation. But it was very challenging for many of you. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. Five of Swords here is talking about a decision here that you had to make due to the fact that there was a lot of fights and maybe misunderstandings and arguments. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Moon, Pisces energy, and then Four of Pentacles, and then Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. My dear Cancer, I am strongly getting here that it took a lot for you to really disconnect from this person. I think you were still holding on to this individual. You were trying to make things work with them. There was a lot of fears and doubts, but I get this energy and I'm going to keep it real, my dear Cancer, and I'm sending you a huge hug. Somebody here might have said something to you verbally. I'm getting verbally harsh words that hurt you at a very deep level. This was a situation that could have been solved in a very peaceful manner, but somebody here might have been a little bit hot-tempered. There was a lack of maturity here. I think this is the reason why, things didn't work out the way that you had anticipated. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles in the present moment for you, in the present moment. Some of you could be like thinking about a work, thinking about a job here. You could be dealing with the Libra also. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be getting to know somebody here, but you're like kind of putting this person in the background. You're like, you know what? I need to focus on what's important for me. So the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the Fool, and the Strength. Wow. And then Eight of Pentacles. Cancer, you are a phoenix that rose out of ashes. Cancer, you are somebody that you have been picking yourself up from the pit. And I can see you, Cancer. You're someone that you created like a ladder for yourself, and you picked yourself back up onto like a new place. Like you were the one who got yourself out of a pit. Now, in the present moment, I am strongly getting here that there is a decision here that you need to make, whether you want to have a brand new beginning with a specific person or not. You could be dealing with the Leo, you could be dealing with the Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, could be an Aries also with the Full card. I think it's taking you a lot of strength, it's taking you a lot of energy to really go with this person. Some of you could be holding it back. That's why the Judgment here is in the middle for you, right? In the middle of your reading. Your financial stability, your career, your business comes first for you now. And I'm so happy to see you doing that first, because honestly, Cancer, just between you and I, here's the thing, honey. Love is always gonna come to you, especially you. Just get your business going, glow up, get whatever it is that you want to do. You are going to fall in love, and then love is going to find you. Okay, so you got this. Now, in the present moment, your financial independence is very much important, because I'm also like utilizing my intuition and what I'm feeling like in the present moment, not just the cards. So for you, it's like you want to have a new beginning, but also you're like, let me think about it. I'm not so sure about it. And maybe it's also because whoever you're dealing with, they're being a little bit wishy-washy. That's the reason why you're, kind of holding it back. Now, the Judgment here is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Wands, and the Hangman at the bottom deck. So some of you are also going through some sort of a spiritual awakening, like your crown chakra is opening up, your mind, your third eye is opening, you're actually getting to this level of spiritual maturity. Dear Cancer, in the present moment, you actually, and I'm gonna keep this real, I feel like a lot of you are realizing that it's better for you to stick to your self-care. It's better for you to stick to your stability, to head towards a direction where, I'm going to focus on money right now. And it's like the Three of Wands. You have travel plans here. You have travel plans. You have bigger plans. Three of Wands here, dear Cancer, is talking about your future, the future that you've been thinking about for quite some time. But because you are so dedicated, but because you're so committed, I think many of you kind of abandoned your goals and you put somebody else on a pedestal. But that's changing for you, because you're actually headed towards a brand new beginning here, a brand new direction here. Now, this is a confirmation that's going to come for you earlier than you expected. This reading is the confirmation for you to go after what you want, truly. And there's a lot of readings coming in, right? But this is the energy I'm tapping in. You're making, like, this is going to be your new year. You know what I mean? The Seven of Wands here is clarified by the Emperor, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Many of you are at the place of the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Many of you are deciding whether, many of you are healing from something. So healing from father wounds, from father issues, probably, abandonment issues here. I think that's a big thing here. Everyone goes certain things that they need to heal, right, within themselves. Now, the Emperor here is talking about a father figure. Some of you are healing from that. Some of you are healing from a specific person in the past that hurt you at a very deep level. And I think that there is this sense of you kind of sometimes you're going back and forth if you would want to go back to this person or not. I think a lot of you have already moved on, or you're moving on, or you're at least like taking a pause. You're at least taking a pause to do the things that you really want to do for yourself. I think this is the time for you, dear Cancer, like to really prioritize your main goal, like your future, what comes for you, right? Many of you are thinking about buying a house, buying a new car, traveling, relocating. Nine of Swords here in the near future is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so there has been something surrounding money. Somebody could have taken money from you, could have been financial situation. You're healing from something, okay? In the near future, you're closing off this chapter and this cycle. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune is actually here twice. The Wheel of Fortune here is twice, as you can see, right? Now you're closing off a cycle. This cycle has to do a lot with you healing from something, from some sort of a betrayal in the past. I think you're somebody that you are very spiritual, as you're always, all your readings are. You're finally healing from a situation that was very disappointing in the past. And you're choosing in the near future to work on yourself. You're starting to speak things into existence. You're actually tapping more into your manifestation powers, right? And then you're going to be working on your business. This is talking about a lot of money. This is talking about a lot of like lucrative business ideas for you that you're going to start doing. And I see here a lot of success coming in for you. Okay, and I'm going to clarify the Wheel of Fortune to find out more, because Wheel of Fortune here it talks about luck, abundance, prosperity, and something here is coming to an end. I think many of you are also healing your relationship with money. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Knight of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Yes, you're coming out of a poverty. You're coming out of this abandonment here in the near future. Whoever you were dealing with, I strongly feel like here is this person is going to want to make an offer to you, and you have a decision here to make. This person is the one that you wanted to disconnect from, because you have the Two of Swords here in the near future, and we're going to find out more in a second. But in the near future, you're entering into a very, very victorious time frame for yourself, launching a business, starting something, and it's like this person is going to follow you. This person is going to want to come towards you to have a conversation. And of course, it's going to be up to your discernment what you're going to want to do. And I'm going to clarify the Two of Swords. I'm going to clarify the Two of Swords to, see what is this decision about for my Cancer licious. I'm a serve delicious. So the Two of Swords here is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. This is somebody, and they're going to come in quick. This person is going to come in quick, my cutie patootie, looking all that so yummy. This is somebody that might have treated you like an option, okay? This is somebody that tried to kind of like play you, but you don't play a Cancer. You don't try to play the divine feminine and the masculine also, right? But you are the mother nature. You are the mother. You are the empress. So a very caring, very nurturing, dear Cancer. Now, this person is going to see you doing great. I'm just letting you know, and this person is going to want to show up. And they're going to show up with a sense of commitment here. Could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo also. And this person is going to show up. And they're going to be like, you know what, I'm ready for commitment here. They want to commit to you. They want to get back with you. And this is coming like earlier than you had expected. Maybe you had thought that you were never going to hear back from this person. There is a Justice at the bottom of the deck, accompanied by the King of Wands. Yeah. And then the Two of Cups. Okay, so somebody here is like falling in love back with you again, and they're wanting to come forward and to make something right here with you. The Justice here also could come in terms of like maybe them trying to like send you an apology or apologize for what they did. Let's get the advice, and I'm gonna get the relationship message here for you. What is the advice? Honestly, I do see here you just putting this person on a pause. Please stay on hold while Cancer is actually achieving their greatest success and their goals. I'll catch you later when I'm ready or whenever I want. The advice here is for you, the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Four of Wands. Okay. And then you have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay, so like I said, you are the Empress. Your self-care, dear Cancer. Prioritizing yourself comes first. You're going to nurture yourself in another level that people are going to be like, wow, Cancer, is that you? Yes, it's me. Yes, I'm going to say no, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I know every one of you have been so used to me being a Cancer saying yes to every one of you, but this is a me time, and I'm going to say no. No is a complete sentence, and I'm not going to feel guilty about it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how you got to do, Cancer. And that's what I see you doing. Now, the advice here is the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so in the near future, I see many of you like really solidifying your finances, okay? Getting financially very stable, getting promoted, starting your own business for many of you. And when you get to that level, and then you see this person coming towards you with the energy of the Emperor, right? And they are on the same page, and they really are, their actions and their words are matching together, then some of you could be thinking about getting married, or some of you could be thinking about getting into this place of like, okay, I'm comfortable enough to actually create family. I'm comfortable enough to be in this place of, I'm ready for marriage. But here is the thing. You always have new love coming in for you. And I do see here that coming up for you, but I don't want to focus on that right now. If you want to, you can. But I think this is somebody that you had chosen to like walk away. The decision here is yours. Like I'm literally seeing you just literally this is like one of those rare readings that I'm like, you know what? You have the option. You're gonna be happy either way. I mean, as long as the other person has really lived up to their word, like, right? They're not like, but you have a very strong sense of discernment, dear Cancer. I think a lot of you are gonna take a break. If you're taking something from this reading, you're gonna take a break, you're separating, you're doing your own thing, and when they are ready and when they come and when they are matching your frequency and your vibration and your finances also, then maybe you'll consider. Maybe you'll consider to allow this person to be in your life, okay? But let's see what is the message here from the Wisdom Oracle card. This is one of the best decks I've ever used. Like this is so, so good here. Okay, you have cleaned it up. Number 21, and it says clean it up. And some of you, your birthday is coming up on the 21st. But cleaning up, let's see what is the relationship advice for that. It is about you really doing a lot of decluttering here. That's what I'm picking up on for you. So 21 for you, dear Cancer. So, okay. So relationship message for you. It's very short, only a few sentences. And it says, time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say, what's on your mind? Sweep away the old stuff so that a spring breeze can flow through the new energy. It's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours. To clean up the relationship. Everyone brings some baggage. Sort through what you brought with you and let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered, and your relationship will flourish. I love a cucumber. But become unencumbered. Unencumbered. I have to look up this word. I gotta learn this word. But yeah, so it's about cleaning up. It's about decluttering your spiritually, energetically. And honestly, allow me the opportunity for 1 more minute to share this. One of the best ways that you can do a cleanup, dear Cancer, is meditation. And you do breath work. Breath work cleanses your space. Maybe literally as simple as leaving the windows open. When you let the air circulate, that cleans up your energy. When you take a shower, dear Cancer, make it a ritual and say that by this water that's flowing out of my body, it's washing off any excess energy, anything that doesn't serve me, right? You're lighting a candle, you're setting an intention, you're drinking water, you're speaking things into water, into existence. So you're cleaning things up, energetically speaking. First, it's important to do like an energetic cleanup, and then our physical one. So those two are very much intertwined together. So, dear Cancer, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you so much, and I am your funny Armenian guy, and you are my cutie patootie looking on that's so yummy. I'll see you on the next one.